From sweet smiles to soul-piercing stares. From playful teasing to emotional support that feels too real to be scripted. Are Yang and Xian just brilliant co-stars? Or is something much deeper blossoming behind the scenes? Fans around the world are asking, what's really going on between these two? Speech Balloon. You're watching news stars Xian, your trusted lens into Chinese celebrity moments that matter. From the very first frame of Go Go Squid in 2019, something shifted in the air. When Yang appeared on screen with her youthful charm, and Xian followed with his quietly intense presence, it felt less like watching actors in a romantic drama and more like witnessing something personal, private even. As Tong Nian and Han Shangyan, they weren't simply playing roles. They were breathing life into a love story that resonated deeply across cultures and generations. Their chemistry didn't need grand gestures or melodrama. It lived in the subtle hesitations before a touch, the lingering eye contact that spoke volumes, and the silences that were more expressive than words. Audiences from across Asia and beyond were quick to notice. This was a rare kind of pairing. One that didn't rely on scripted cuteness or overacted affection. What made Yang and Xian magnetic was their ability to portray an emotional dance, where warmth met resistance, innocence brushed against guarded hearts, and love slowly unfolded like a flower hesitant to bloom. It was, in every sense, authentic. Their performances triggered nostalgia, reminded viewers of first loves, and invited them to root for something pure and unspoken. But time moved on, and so did their careers. And when they returned in 2024, no longer as bright-eyed youths but as matured actors in Splendid Flowers, that same magic reappeared, only now it felt different. Deeper. Heavier. Réalé. In this new drama, they didn't just fall in love. They endured it. Their characters bore scars, of betrayal, of societal pressure, of emotional loss, and it was through those scars that their connection formed. As Hua Weifeng and Jiang Chongyang, they stood not just as lovers, but as equals, two individuals who had suffered, survived, and learned to trust again. Here, the chemistry didn't announce itself. It showed up in glances exchanged under duress, in the quiet protection one gave the other without expectation, and in the resilience of shared struggle. This wasn't a romance of youthful butterflies, but one of hard-won intimacy. They made viewers believe, not in fantasy, but in love that grows through hardship, respect, and time. What's extraordinary is how Yang and Xian's on-screen chemistry never lost its essence, but evolved with them. It matured. It deepened. It became a mirror of life itself, how relationships shift from light-hearted beginnings to layered emotional journeys. Through the years, their pairing has become more than just entertainment. It's a story arc in its own right, marked by growth, vulnerability, and the timeless pull between two souls who seem to understand each other, whether in character or beyond the frame. And perhaps that is their true brilliance, the ability to connect, not just with each other, but with us. The kind of chemistry that lingers long after the credits roll. Long after the director calls cut, and the cameras stop rolling, something rare lingers between Yang and Xian, something that transcends roles and reaches into the realm of real human connection. While many co-stars part ways once filming ends, their bond seems to have grown stronger with time, quietly maturing into a relationship marked by warmth, ease, and an undeniable emotional tether. It's not loud or flashy. It doesn't need headlines. Instead, it unfolds in gestures so natural, so unforced, that audiences can't help but wonder if what they're witnessing is more than friendship. Behind the scenes, their dynamic is playful yet deeply grounded. Yang, known for her bubbly and spirited personality, often brings a sense of lightness to the set. She jokes, she challenges, she teases, and Xian, ever composed and gentle, responds not with distance but with a soft smile, a quick retort, or simply laughter that reveals the closeness between them. It's in these quiet moments, away from the scripted lines, that their true connection becomes visible. Watching them interact, one senses not just chemistry, but care.
Réal, instinctif care.
What strikes fans most is the consistency of their friendship. This isn't a fleeting showbiz bond that fades once the spotlight shifts. Every year, without fail, Xian publicly wishes Yang a happy birthday, not through a repost or a vague mention, but with heartfelt messages that speak to familiarity and shared history. In an industry where gestures are often calculated, this simple act, repeated over 7 consecutive years, has become a kind of promise. A subtle, dignified reminder that their bond lives beyond the screen. There's something intimate about the way they support one another in public, not with grand declarations, but with presence. At award shows, they're often seen exchanging warm glances, subtle nods, or even standing slightly closer than necessary. It's never overt, but always noticed. At moments when one receives recognition, the other is often nearby, clapping, smiling, proud. That silent acknowledgement, that quiet solidarity, has become a hallmark of their relationship. What makes their bond so magnetic is not that it suggests romance, but that it reflects something even more enduring: mutual respect. In an environment as unpredictable and high-pressure as the entertainment industry, to have someone who understands you, who has shared both the spotlight and the shadows, is a gift. Whether or not romance is involved has become almost secondary. What matters is the authenticity.
The gentleness.
The space they give each other to grow, to stumble, and to return. In a world that often demands perfection from public figures, Yang Zi and Xian have managed to show something far more human, a connection rooted not in performance, but in presence. It's not about whether they're together in a romantic sense. It's about the unwavering thread that runs between them, subtle, steady, and deeply real. And perhaps, that's the kind of relationship that stays with us the longest. As audiences continue to celebrate the on-screen magic between Yang Zi and Xian, whispers of a new kind of collaboration have begun to surface, one that steps away from scripted drama and moves into the realm of real-life storytelling. Rumors suggest that producers are exploring the possibility of casting the two stars in a joint variety or travel reality show. At first glance, it sounds like a dream for fans, but beneath the surface, it could become something far more meaningful. A variety show would offer something audiences have never seen before: Yang Zi and Xian as themselves. No character arcs.
No dramatique climax.
Just two individuals, navigating everyday adventures together, whether exploring ancient towns, sharing quiet conversations over street food, or revisiting the sets that once made them household names. It would be a rare window into who they are beneath the roles, revealing the nuances of their real-life friendship, their unspoken understanding, and the way they hold space for each other off-script. This concept carries a different kind of spark, one grounded not in fiction but in truth. It invites viewers to witness not just how they act, but how they connect. The laughs that aren't rehearsed. The pauses that aren't timed. The tenderness that doesn't require direction. In a world of carefully constructed personas, this potential project promises something raw and refreshing. And while nothing has been confirmed, the idea alone has captured the hearts of fans. Because sometimes, watching two people simply be themselves is more powerful than any love story they could portray. Yang Zi and Xian's connection feels safe. It's not built on clout or buzz, it's built on mutual respect, shared history, and perhaps something quietly growing between them. They represent the kind of bond many people long for, where someone understands you not just as a professional, but as a person. Where laughter is effortless, and silence is comfortable. Their fans across the US, Korea, Japan, Southeast Asia, and Europe are drawn in not only because of the dramas, but because of the emotional honesty they radiate, together. While there are no official collaborations announced, industry insiders believe it's only a matter of time before these two reunite again, either in a new drama, a film, or perhaps something unscripted. Pushpin, and here's something new: both stars are now global ambassadors for separate fashion brands, and are expected to appear at upcoming international events, possibly together. Could this signal a more public pairing in the future? The world will be watching. So, what do you think is really going on? Are Yang Zi and Xian destined to become China's most iconic on-screen, or even off-screen couple? Speech balloon: which moment between them melted your heart the most? Was it the birthday wishes, the behind-the-scenes laughter, or their emotional performances? Backhand index pointing right if this story touched you, inspired you, or simply made you smile. Hit that subscribe button now and join our growing global community of fans. Thumbs up like this video, share it with your friends, and tap the bell to never miss an update on your favorite stars. Globe showing Asia Australia from Seoul to Paris, Jakarta to Los Angeles. News star Xian brings you the heart of Chinese entertainment. Red Heart, thank you for watching, and remember, some stories aren't just written, they're felt. Movie Camera, see you in the next one.